Well, good day, YouTube. And it is a good day. Bloody hot. So, as you can see, I took the old bike out today. I had it out for the last few days. And actually, for the last couple of weeks, I've been taking it out a lot. Sunday, I went out with my two boys. And my oldest, it's the first time he's been out with us. And he complained about not being in very good shape and everything else, but he still came out. My youngest, he complains about not being in good shape, but he used to race motocross. Still has his dirt bike, or I should say dirt bikes. He just bought himself a new Rocky Mountain downhill bike, well, park bike. And so yeah, we took it out and we were riding some of the local trails. Well, I did go down. I did go down. Spectacular wipeout. I wish I could have filmed it. I took my bike through something that it's not designed to do. So it kind of bucked me off there. And I did the old tuck and roll, but I tucked right into my ribs and bruised a rib. At least I didn't break them. I've done that before, not pleasant. But you know, I mean, the boys were worried about me. They wanted to go and get the truck and load the bikes up and suggested I should go to the hospital, but I finished the ride. It's just the way I am. But I guess the point is that we choose to live the life that we live. And, you know, the body was made to move. And again, the theme of my channel is trying not to get old. And that's my whole goal in life. It's been my goal ever since I was a kid. Promised myself I'd never get old. So if you're the kind of person that at least wants to keep what you have, then you have to do something to accomplish that. And if you're somebody that wants to get more than you have, then you have to do more. It's a lot of work, yes, and it's definitely a big part of it is the mindset. My mindset is a little different than most because I refuse to let things get in my way. If they get in my way, I go around them, over them, through them, under them, whatever I have to do. And that's pretty much everything in life with me, whether it's business, financial, physical, mental, emotional. I just do what I have to do to navigate through the situation, whatever it happens to be. And I think everybody has the ability to do it. It does take a fair amount of discipline, self-discipline, and motivation. You have to motivate yourself. Nobody's going to motivate you. And that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to motivate anybody. This is not a motivational channel like I've said in the past. This is just kind of a demonstration of how I live my life and how I think anybody else can if they truly want to. It's like quitting smoking. You know, so I know people that have been trying to quit for 30 years. I used to smoke. It took me 10 years to quit. But the thing that made me quit was finally realizing that I wanted to quit. And as soon as I had that mindset of I want to quit, then I quit. And I never looked back. That was April 15th, 1982. And I've never lit up a cigarette since or even wanted one. I quit a lot of other things that were getting in my way at that point as well, but we don't need to get into that. But it is a mindset. So, I mean, people that say they can't quit smoking don't want to quit. People that say that they can't quit drinking, they don't want to quit. And I'm not going to be the one that says, well, if I can do it, anyone can do it. But I mean, really, you can, right? Anybody can do whatever they want if you put your mind to it. And it's the same thing with fitness. If you want to get yourself into shape or stay into shape, it's a mindset. I go to the gym 5 days a week, and you know, it's a habit now. I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is get ready, mix up my electrolyte or whatever I happen to be drinking, not alcohol, and then I go to the gym. It's a routine. And taking out my mountain bike. I love riding. I need a different bike now. I mean, I've had this one since '84, but it doesn't have disc brakes. It doesn't have suspension. The seat's rock hard. And it's funny because my youngest son, I tried his new bike, or his second to latest bike, and he tried mine, and he basically, how the hell do you even ride this thing? And I got on his bike, and it was like going from a 1989 Dodge Aries K car to an AMD Mercedes Benz. I mean, there was like no comparison whatsoever. And you know, I'm going down a relatively minor road, gravel road, and I'm bouncing so much I can hardly see. My eyes are bouncing on my head so much. And the boys behind me, they don't even feel it. So that's what caused me to have my little crash, because I need suspension. I need brakes. I still won't get rid of my old stump jumper because it is a really good cruiser and it's great on gravel. But going down in some rutty kind of trails, or try to do downhill with it, no. So that was my fault. I admit it. But my point is, okay, I came off that bike at a fairly good clip. I hit the ground, I rolled, I hit my shoulder and my leg first, buggered up my rib, and I don't know how many times I rolled. And when I came to a stop, yeah, I was hurting, but I got up, brushed myself off, and continued to ride. And a lot of people my age, A, wouldn't even be on the bike in the first place. B, if they fell down, they'd be carted out on a stretcher. So it's a matter of, what do you want out of your life? Do you want to just be in good enough shape to drag the boat down to the shore and do a little fishing, or putter in the garden? Or do you want to be in a little better shape so you can run around with your grandkids in the backyard, or your great-grandkids, if that's the case? Or do you actually want to be able to get on your bike and ride with those people, or go for a run, or go for a hike, like I do up, see, where is it? Up that mountain there. I'm gonna see if I can find it here. Oh, it's up there somewhere. Or wherever I happen to go hiking. I'll be hiking at Whistler as soon as the snow's off the trails, which should be in another week or two-ish. And I'm in good enough shape to do that. Am I can I do an Ironman race? Shit, no. Maybe for a senior, if they had one for seniors, I might be able to. But I'm still getting myself into shape. I'm still getting myself in better shape every day. And for the people that are just kind of homebodies, and you don't go out and you don't do anything other than go and get the mail, or go to the grocery store, or whatever, it is your choice. And it is your choice, and you can do whatever you want. I mean, nobody's telling you you got to be able to do 50 push-ups in one day and all the rest of this kind of stuff. But there are programs, and you know, it's maybe I should start posting some of the things that I do so that you can see exactly what I do. And it's not for bragging rights, because I don't care what other people think about it. I don't go around saying, hey, I ride my bike here and I do this and I climb Mount Everest. Nah, I don't. It does, you know, I do this for me. I don't do it for anybody else. And that's what you should be doing as well. If you're not, you should be doing this for yourself, because you are still a human being. You're still consuming oxygen and food. Well, get something out of it. You know, put that energy to use, or build some energy. And, you know, it takes energy to build energy, but you know, it might take you 6 months. It might take you a year, but you will feel the difference. And the difference, my friends, are night and day. Night and day. You start feeling better. Your mind is clearer. Your memory improves. You feel better. You get better sleep. You eat less, actually, because your body starts to run more efficiently. You just feel better, yeah, all around. And there's just not too many feelings like being in good enough shape that you can do even this kind of stuff that I do. And so, yeah, I think at some point here I'll start posting some of my routines, and whether it helps people or not, I don't know. Hopefully it does. That's why I'm here, because I really do care about older people, because I see older people in the building that I live in. I used to work in a care home, and you know, the care home is the end of it. You know, that's where people go basically to die. They have the TV room and they watch Matlock or whatever, and they eat their porridge in the morning, and basically they're just waiting to die. And there's nobody there to help them. There's nobody there. You know, they have a nutritionist that feeds them full of carbohydrates and no protein, so they wither away to nothing. But there's no hope for them in there. Once you get in there, there's probably you'll get out, but you're not going to walk out on your own. Let's put it that way. And that's one of the reasons why I started this channel, because it just disgusted me how old people were treated. I mean, I'm not saying that they are treated poorly. I'm just saying that it's just basically a warehouse for you to go and get your final affairs together, you know. But so that's my intention, is to stay out of that situation. I don't know what's going on with my phone here and the camera. It's getting dark. I don't know if anyway, so I think this will wrap up this episode, and I'd really appreciate some comments, suggestions, or anything. I'd answer any comments I get or questions, and yeah, I'd really appreciate getting some comments in the comments below, as they say. Anyways, have a great day, whatever day it is, or whatever you're watching this, day or night, morning, noon, afternoon, evening, and we will see you later. Bye.